In developing news now, in a story we've been following, government officials are devising a plan to help the influx of children coming across the border without a parent and who live in crowded facilities since there is nowhere else to hold them. It's an issue costing the government more than $2 billion, and more money is needed to assist in what they are calling a humanitarian crisis.
This is an urgent humanitarian situation. This is a priority not only for the Department of Homeland Security, but throughout the entire executive branch.
The Department of Health and Human Services responding to criticism by congressmen representing border communities, including the Valley, involving the overcrowding of facilities that hold children who cross the border illegally and all alone. They stay in Los Fresnos and San Benito, and just recently Lackland Air Force Base started taking in children because of the influx.
The children that are arriving are a particularly vulnerable group. They have often survived a hazardous journey to arrive here. We are seeing increasing numbers of girls, increasing numbers of young children that are arriving in this process. We are working to actively place children in a set of facilities that are designed to care for them to get medical treatment, for them to get needed nutrition, mental health services when needed, education during the time that they are still in our facility.
We told you about the Office of Refugee Resettlement in Los Fresnos that serves as a camp for the children, with teachers and coaches attempting to make their stay educational. But many children are falling through the cracks. This is one of several facilities here in the Rio Grande Valley where children who are unaccompanied and undocumented are kept. Now, we're told by sources that they are already overcrowded, so hundreds are taken to Lackland and San Antonio. But in those same days, hundreds more come across the border to fill up their spots. The numbers of unaccompanied children crossing the border has increased 90%, and the Department of Health and Human Services is scrambling to figure out what to do with them here in the U.S. Multiple agencies are now being brought together to figure out a plan for the lost kids who many times don't ever go back to their home countries. And we're told that a majority of the children travel all the way from Guatemala and end up right here in the Valley.